have a very special treat for you today because we have Liz and Michael Symon joining us in the kitchen today. And we're gonna get you ready, not just for your everyday cooking, but even for your special holiday meals because they are right around the corner. And we have done a today's special that we have never, ever brought you from the Symons before. And it is amazing. Look at everything we're gonna bring you because finally, we have what you've been waiting for, which is your cast iron cookware, but with the enamel coating, which is gonna make it so easy to clean. It is amazing. It is every piece you need. Great colors, great quality. It's our today's special. And there you're seeing it in action, the Symon Home 7-piece enamel cast iron cookware set. We have an amazing value. When I say amazing, $119.95. You are getting 4 of your cooking bodies and free shipping and handling, no less, on this with 5 flex payments. What I'd love to do is go through the pieces so you can really understand what we have available for you today. And then we're gonna go through the colors and introduce you to 2 of the hottest chefs. And when I say hot, I really mean in lots of different ways, okay? They are the hottest and they're the coolest. But this is the cookware you will be using constantly because when we talk cast iron, it's generational. This is what our grandparents use. This is what our parents use. These are pieces you keep forever. This could be the last set of cookware that you buy for the rest of your life and even your kids as well. So here's the pieces that we're including for you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do right down here, you have your 3-quart brazier. We're also gonna give you a 4.5-quart Dutch oven. Look at this, the lids on this, you're gonna love everything. It's self-basting, no less. That's why you see those little dots there, self-basting. Gorgeous quality, beautiful brushed finish on this as well. Right next to that, you're gonna have your 10-inch fry pan. You have pour spouts on both sides so that when you fry your peppers or your steak or whatever, and you wanna drain maybe off the fat or the oil, you can do that easily. Right down here in the front, you have your 1-quart saucepan, again, with the self-basting lids as well. Gorgeous color choices, so let me go through the colors because you're gonna love the cast iron. This is not your grandparents' cast iron. This is the Symon version of cast iron. So the colors you have your choice of are going to be this beautiful taupe right up here. I've never even seen a color quite like that in the kitchen. The gray, gorgeous and rich. You have the #1 bestseller, the burgundy right here, as well as the white. The white, very limited at this point. And then my favorite is, of course, that gorgeous blue that we have available. When it comes to the value, let me just show it to you in black and white, okay? Just the 4.5-quart Dutch oven with the lid, $69.95. Just the 3-quart brazier with the lid, $49.95. Right there, you have paid for the entire set. But let's get to the fun part, introducing you to our special guest, because we have 2 of the top chefs in the country, including Liz Symon, Michael Symon, of course,
Hi.
Iron Chef over there. I salute you.
Just a cook.
I'm just a
James
cook. Beard Award winner. But wait, it is double trouble because both of these 2 accomplished chefs, between the 2 of you, are you up to how many, 15, 16
Yeah,
restaurants?
we keep rolling along. We just keep rolling along. Liz designs them, makes them beautiful, puts me in the kitchen, I cook some stuff.
Stay out of the kitchen. I am a home cook, to be clear. And yeah, so.
Well, fortunately, we have you in our kitchen. And when it comes to your kitchen, this is the cookware that truly you cook your meals with. Cast iron has been with us for generations, and there's a reason for that. What is it about cast iron that we love so much?
Well, I mean, I think Liz loves it. It's beautiful. You can throw it in the kitchen and it's like a piece of art.
Well, I think, one, it's really, really easy to maintain and to use. Some of the old, cast iron, which is lovely, and we have some that was cast down. It takes a lot of care. It takes a lot of tenderness. This is bulletproof. I mean, you get it right out of the box to use it. There's no seasoning. You can put it in the sink with dish soap. It's not going to rust. It's not going to do anything.
And I love it because of the way it performs. I mean, look, we're doing all that stuff to start the show. We had these beautiful pork medallions in here. You saw me just flip them. Oh. This isn't a quote-unquote non-stick pan, but everything releases, so you get that perfect caramelization all the way down the meat like that. You cannot get that in a non-stick. You get that in cast iron. And here's the beauty of it, too. You could just make your sauces and everything in the same pan. So all these little caramelized bits on the bottom, you want those to happen in a pan. That doesn't happen in nonstick because everything completely releases, but that's the chef's secret. That's what gives you that flavor. So when I add that wine, and again, I could use any spoon on the bottom of this. I don't have to worry about it scraping, scratching, all that craziness. But you take all those bits and you swirl them around, they make it back into your sauce, and that's where the flavor explosion happens. That's what makes the home cook be able to cook meals that you would eat at a restaurant.
Absolutely, and that's why restaurants use cast iron. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
You don't go. You know, what I love nowadays is you have all the open kitchen concepts, so you can see what the pros are using. Do you see nonstick back there?
No, they don't.
You know what?
Well, you know why? Because,
I mean,
they would last, they last in a home kitchen for a year. In a restaurant kitchen, they last for about an hour.
Right.
You know,
exactly right.
You want a pan, whether in your restaurant at home, that lasts a lifetime. And that's how we test all of our pans. We give them to our cooks at our restaurants, our knives, our tools, our pans. We let everybody kind of beat the heck out of them to make sure that they could take a beating and go in and out of 500-degree ovens, hot stove tops, grills, all that kind of stuff. That's what makes it happy. That's what makes it work.
And you know, truly, when you think about cast iron, and I think about my grandmother, you know, is from Tennessee. You know, she cooked that gravy and the ham, the country ham.
Right.
You can see it still. In my mind, I see it in that black cast iron pan. And it tastes different because you can cook at such high heats. Right. The way that it takes the heat, the way that it keeps the heat, this is performance you just can't get with traditional cookware. It has to be cast iron. That's why I think when we came to you and said, create for us an exclusive line, which you can buy this nowhere else except right here. When we said create an exclusive line, especially considering your heritage. I know, Michael, for example, you're Greek and Italian.
Greek and Sicilian, yeah.
Right.
My mother's wild, yes. But
I can only imagine the colorful conversations
and Liz
in your
grew up
home.
the same way. I mean, Liz's mom is from the South. So, I mean, we both grew up in families where food's very important. We sat down at the dinner table every night.
Right.
You know, but even if you like Sunday suppers, all those kind of things, you want to be able to sit around with family, have this fantastic meal, and you want to be able to depend on your equipment to perform. You know, you don't want to have to worry about it. I like this because the self-braising lid. Right. When you're sweating vegetables.
Well, this is just a really simple marinara sauce that I make at home a lot because it's simple and it's quick. So really, this pan is very, I mean, you think of these nice, you know, substantial pans like holiday cooking and treats and stuff like that. I use these every day. So, and we're going to show you all the things you can do in this.
And look at that. So that's
so I haven't even touched this as far as, you know, with a spoon or stirred it or anything. So this is a very easy pomodoro sauce. Garlic, onions, you know, some San Marzano tomatoes. Put that in. You can see how the moisture just sort of sticks on this lid. It, you know, it pushes everything back down in. It sweats everything. It also braises meats. That was a little stock.
I put a little bit of stock.
A little bit of stock.
Like a lot of times, like when my mom made it at home, she would use, like there were a million different meat bones in there and all those kind of things. And all that stuff was in there. The bones, the ribs, it would cook down, all that deliciousness. And so I like to put even a beef stock or a chicken stock or something like that. Or if it's vegetarian, just a little bit of water or wine and just let it cook down. And this is ready in 10 minutes.
I like it with the wine myself.
Put a little wine in there, a little wine for me.
Right, a little wine in the glass.
Works out.
No, and as well as like just, you know, he's making this beautiful pork and peaches, but this I thought was great because this is a really quick supper that you can make, or it's great, you know, if you have kids and they want to do it. Yeah, so you're using this fry pan, and we're actually going to make a quick pizza that's going to cook in the oven for about 5 minutes is all.
Pizza in cast iron.
In cast iron.
Now, why would you do a pizza in a cast iron?
Because it browns completely evenly. It gets hot. So you can put this in a very hot oven at like 550 degrees and it's going to take like 5 minutes. So we're going to do this in real time here. So
when you talk about like the wood-fired pizza ovens, what's the beauty of them? It's the high heat.
Exactly,
That's what you
get here.
Get with traditional cookware. You cannot put it in the oven under high heat, with nonstick particularly. And you're going to be able to do this now. This is truly, this is your family memories. When you think about the meals that you cook in your cast iron, these are the memories. This is the love you share with your family. This is the, you know, when the kids come back, I understand you've got a grandbaby on the way.
Yes.
Right?
I know, it's hard to imagine.
Over, then what is it? It's like, hey, Mom, fix that meal, you know, the one with the olives and the chicken and everything, the Mediterranean. It's going to be in your cast iron.
Oh, yeah, because of the way it lasts. Here's what I love. You make a little brunch pizza, which
I
makes me very happy.
See, I love this for brunch.
I love a little brunch pizza.
It's great because I mean, again, it's so super easy. I mean, you could put anything on this, but
now you know you have the pan. We're doing the pork in it. You don't need to buy a pizza stone, because you have this. So you're buying a pan that has multiple uses at a cost that's like, I mean, when you see this kind of cookware in stores and the stuff that we were used to collecting for the past 30 years,
I'm going to run this to
times.
the oven.
Oh, okay.
So
you're very busy.
Please,
to the oven.
Hold on. To the oven I go.
But, you know, 4 or 5 times the price. Now watch this. Here's what I love about this. The pork cooked right in there. You can serve it like this, right on the trivet. We have the beautiful
we
trivets.
do have the cast iron trivets. You want to order those early because they have been red hot. So, and the color matches back. So.
Or you could get very fancy, you know, get all Iron Chef.
Right.
And you could take it and put it on a nice white plate. But what I love about the pan the most is when I was cooking, when Liz and I first started dating, and I would start cooking at home, and we were used to the restaurant setup, she would always go, man, you are messy. Like, the cooks don't work here. You don't have people cleaning up behind you. I am not gonna clean up behind you. You gotta adjust. So, like with this, look, we did wine in here. We caramelized the pork in here, the onions, the garlic, the herbs. I'm gonna take a wet rag, and I'm just gonna wipe out the pan, and it's, like we said, it's not nonstick, but it's completely clean.
Yeah.
It's clean, it's perfect,
That
it's ready to go.
looks
I
like
can
it
cook
came
in
right
it
out of the box.
again.
Yeah.
It
You know,
looks like it
that's what
came
you
right
want.
out of the box.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It's
the beauty
perfect.
of what you're getting here, is that now that enamel coating changes everything. Because I will say, with my grandma's pans, I was always a little bit worried, like, is it really clean? You know, you're kind of a little bit worried about it.
There's a lot of rules.
Yeah, there are a lot of rules.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, now you have to season it, you have to do this. None of that now, none of it.
Just very, very clean surfaces. And this charcoal, this sort of speckled charcoal interior is great because it's not going to transfer any of the acidic ingredients like tomatoes or red wine or anything like that. So it's lovely. It's always going to look new.
Look at how beautiful this is. Do you know what a pan, and no kidding, what I paid for one pan, right? Entire price of this.
Exactly.
You can spend so much money on cast iron, and there's a reason why. Because because people who really know how to cook, they understand it has to be in cast iron.
It's going to last forever. Now, just another, variation of another thing you can do in a frying pan is a lovely cinnamon roll. Oh, so, and this is, again, this is...
Come on.
Bye-bye, Michael.
I see you later.
I'm following Liz on this one, okay?
You're baking this in the pan, so it's going to stay warm. Now you've got your little, quart saucepan that I've heated up some caramel sauce. Now this, I'm just gonna pour right over. So this is gonna stay really lovely, nice and warm. And
because the cast iron holds the
burning,
heat.
Right,
and it's not like, oh, this only cooks on the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you talking about with traditional cookware? Well, it has an insert on the bottom, so it cooks on the bottom.
Right.
This cooks top to bottom, side to side.
Right.
You've got these nice, beautiful, deep pans, and look at what you're able to do.
And again, a wet rag. Now this is caramel sauce.
This is caramel.
So this, again, is just going to wipe right out of the pan. It's nothing sticking in there. It's not, there's no burnt crispy bits. It's just clean.
That's amazing.
So, I mean,
okay.
yeah,
okay.
Great.
That's a demo. I've never
Well,
seen.
but the other thing that I love too is the interior
cast
color.
iron.
Right.
Like
Well, that's
we're
what I was
making
saying.
tomato sauce,
Right.
we're making caramel. A lot of the cast enamel that you see, it has a lighter finish in the inside and
Yeah.
it stains, and
It
you have to
does.
worry about it. This, there's no stain. You take it out of the box, you put it on your stove. You could cook on gas, electric, induction.
Glass
I put it
top,
on my grill outside, you know, and you start cooking.
Right.
You start cooking immediately.
And
so
I
that's
like
what you
the
want.
weight of it too. You know, it's substantial, but it's not like,
No.
oh my God.
Yeah, like
all right, I
we
need
can
to work out
handle
more.
these
It's
one
Right.
arm, no problem.
absolutely.
They were juggling
Yeah,
earlier in the
we
day
were.
with them. They were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liz likes the weight of it because
You better be
it's
nice
easy
to
enough
us.
to carry around, but she can really give me a good
You
crack.
can get a good crack in there.
Did you make that cookie? I saw you working, you and Katie working on a cookie.
I'm going to sneak over there because I want to show you the pieces again. What you need to understand is that at $119.95, seriously, I don't know how you guys got to a price point
Either do
with
we.
these
I know.
many
No.
cooking bodies. And do you know how much it costs for one of those cookies in the mall? Because I bought it.
yeah.
I bought it only one time for a birthday party, and then I went, I'm never doing that again. It costs like that flex payment, okay?
Well, this was baked
Look
in
at
that
that.
pan, and there's nothing.
Oh my
I
God.
mean, it just releases right out. It's crazy.
Yeah, and you know, can I just?
Yeah,
I
just
want
break
you to
off a
see.
piece.
I just, well, and then there's
Yeah,
that.
and then
That's
that.
Look at the finish, okay? Look at the way that is cooked. Look at the sides, all right? Again, traditional cookware has a piece at the bottom, doesn't cook on the sides.
Right.
This is gonna cook all the way up.
And we didn't put parchment
I
in
mean,
here or
how happy
anything,
would that
and
make any little kid? And again, that's
Well,
what that's
I'm
what
talking
you're
about
looking
big
for.
kids,
Big
okay?
kids. Oh, that's why I just take the whole thing.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, this is my lunch
This is,
today.
this is the Italian part
I'm feeling
coming
pretty
out
good
right
about
now.
this. I'm gonna have a little lunch. It's cooked all the way through.
Where's
I
the
top
ice
with some
cream?
ice cream.
All right, I'm
You're
gonna
right,
bite
right.
too, whatever.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
They're pretty
I'm
delicious.
gonna head over and show you the pieces, but you guys keep cooking because here's the thing, when it comes to cast iron, it's just different from other cookware. This is cookware that truly, you may never ever have to buy another piece of cookware. Not only that, your children may not ever have to buy another piece of cookware because we keep our cast iron. It's virtually indestructible. Just the 4.5 quart Dutch oven with the lid, $69.95. The 3-quart brazier with the lid, almost $50. A 10-inch fry pan, guys, $44.95. A 1-quart saucepan with the lid. I'd love for you to Google it. Google cast iron. See what you pay for each piece. Our retail value is $194, $119.95. You get this home for $23.99, and we're gonna ship, and I love this part, free shipping for cast iron. 7 pieces. Look at everything you're gonna be able to put into your cabinet. I mean, it is every piece that you need, starting with, right here, that 1-quart saucepan, all right? Perfect size, comes with that self-basting lid, and then handles on this, beautiful. Again, because the handles are split, then it makes it a little bit less heavy, so it's gonna be really, really comfortable for you to be able to handle it, all right? But that enamel finish on the inside means quick and easy cleanup. Back here, 10-inch fry pan. Look at the size of that. That is your bacon and eggs every single morning. You've got your pour spouts on the side. Here is gonna be that brazier piece right down here. Which is going to be, let's see, the size on this one is 3-quart on your brazier with the lids, okay? Everything includes the lids. And then you get the 4.5 quart, look at this Dutch oven, nearly 5 quarts on that one. A $70 value by itself. The color choices, which one is selling the fastest? Oh, by the way, we give you some recipe cards as well. 4 of your recipe cards, including banana bread pudding. I'm hoping that's somewhere over there. Where is that banana bread pudding? Okay. So the color choices are going to be right up here. Taupe. I've never seen a color. I'm going to lift it up so you can really see it. All right. Hold on. It's kind of stuck in there. I've never seen that color in a kitchen. It is gorgeous. There's your mauve, your taupe. I'm sorry. It's almost like a light mauve. Taupe. Gray, we have that beautiful burgundy, #1 bestseller right here. Your white is the 2nd bestseller. It is the most limited. And the blue also selling like crazy right now, okay? So don't miss out on that blue. I think you're gonna love that blue in your kitchen. But when we talk about, for example, not just restaurants, People put you, particularly you, Michael, to the test just because I watch you on Iron Chef. I'm kind of a junkie when it comes to Iron Chef.
They like to make me run around.
Oh, yes, they do.
But you don't see us using I almost swore.
Right.
Flimsy pants.
You're among friends here, okay? You know, they test you with some of the craziest ingredients. You have to be able, your cookware has to be able to take it.
It's got to be able to take it. And look at this. So this is that quick marinara pomodoro we made.
Yum, it smells
we have
amazing.
the self-basting lid, so I didn't have to worry about stirring it because the pan heats so evenly, nothing's going to burn on the bottom. Everything cooks down perfect. Now watch how quick this comes together. We just cooked some penny. We're going to put it right in the sauce. I'm going to put in a little bit of flat leaf parsley, some basil leaves. Liz is going to grate some parm on there. I like a little bit of butter. Don't tell my mom.
I know.
And some
I'm
extra
not telling
virgin
my
I mean,
Nonna.
that I know that. I tell you that
Northern Italian.
that little bit of butter in there kind of
It smooths it out a little bit.
Yeah.
It smooths it out.
It's nice.
So, and then we just take it and always, you know, you just toss it right together and you just have this beautiful pasta cooked in this sauce and you're good to go. And you could serve it right in...
Wait. Speaking of beautiful, look at these things. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous.
Just some,
I mean, these are
great serving utensils, very easy to use, and you could take them right from the pot to the table.
And I like that you can set this down on your counter, and it's not going to loop up your counter with sauce.
Oh my God, it's like a spoon rest built
It's crazy.
And into the handle, which is
and they're so long, which is what I...
Right, you're not going to get burned.
Right,
and you could just set them right across too, which is great.
Another really great thing about this, like say you didn't even get to this for some crazy reason, which I don't know what that would be.
Who doesn't finish their pasta?
But if
Impossible.
You know, or you have a soup or something like that, you can put the lid on, you know, let it cool down. Obviously, you don't want to defrost your refrigerator, but these can go right in the fridge. You don't need to transfer them to Tupperware.
Well, and they seal. They seal,
you know, they're
and you're good to go.
sealed and fridge and
don't you
put them
think
right
more
in the
and
oven.
more restaurants are serving right in the cast iron? That
Well, I
rustic
think it's
feel.
beautiful.
Because it looks so good and it feels like family. And what in the world is
All right,
that?
we got mac and cheese.
No, you do
Katie
not.
Katie's famous.
Katie makes the meanest mac and cheese
mac and cheese
in the world. She's hiding. Look, now she's ducking away. But look, this was in the oven. And you don't have to worry about it again because the whole pan heats evenly, the sides, the bottom, and watch. I'm gonna
it's still bubbling and it's off the
bubbling.
heat.
I'm gonna take my spatula and watch how I could just pull it away from the end. It's not sticking.
No,
it's
nothing's
releasing.
happening.
But this is a pan. Look, why buy a million pans when you could buy one?
Right.
This pan releases like a nonstick. It heats and cooks like a cast iron, but it's easy to clean up. It looks beautiful everywhere. It lasts a couple lifetimes, and you could serve your friends this beautiful,
Well, these sizes are so
crusty
manageable. I mean,
mac
this
and
is
cheese.
perfect.
Oh my God.
Just like that.
I mean, it's
I
gorgeous.
think that everyone in the control room is now leaving.
They had a quick rule. They're leaving.
They're heading right here, okay?
We're live without a net right now. And
They're on
again,
autopilot in there, heading this way.
the beautiful thing about this
so good.
is
I'll leave that to the side for you to
let me help
taste.
you.
Liz and I
Taste
love to
test.
entertain, so if we're entertaining and the mac and cheese is done an hour before we eat, we put the lid on. It stays hot for the entire hour.
Oh, yeah.
We never have to worry about it again. You pop it off and it's good to go.
Well, and I think another thing to point out is these are Dutch ovens called that for a reason. During the
What is it?
summertime,
Can you
if
tell
you
me? I don't know what a
want
Dutch
to,
oven- what
I mean,
is a
it's
Dutch oven?
basically
It's a little
using this
oven.
vessel and it's turning it into an oven. So anything you do in the oven, any sort of, you know, you can throw your vegetables, you can throw a roasted chicken, you can throw a little pork roast, whatever it is.
Whatever that is in
and
here.
you don't have to turn your entire oven on, you know, during the warmer months. You can do everything you can do in the oven on the stovetop with this pan. So that
Incredible.
really, I think, is a big bonus with this
All right,
pan.
here's what I want to show you from beginning to end. So, you know, the pizza's going to come out in a second. That's beginning to end. You ever go to the French brasseries? You get the mussels and the wine
this is
broth.
my favorite.
This is going to take 3 minutes max from start to finish. So Liz puts in the onions. I'm going to put in a pinch of salt. You can throw in some garlic.
But you hear that sizzle immediately.
Right, immediately.
This cast iron is about heat, high heat, getting the heat, cooking all the way up for your soups, your stews, your mussels, whatever it might be.
And again, I'm not worried about using a fancy weird spoon. I could use what any spoon is closest to me and stir the pan and not worry that it's going to break the pan.
It's not going to scratch. It's not going to, you know, fall apart.
chorizo.
You're not
Virtually
going to see.
indestructible.
You're not going to see scratch marks all over it like you do in some stainless pans. Which I'm not knocking stainless pans. I have them and I like them.
Put
Little bit of
chorizo
chorizo.
with the mussels.
Yep. And then we're going to throw in our beautiful mussels right on top. And you could hear them sizzling away.
Wait till the wine hits the
I just
pan.
wish you guys could
The white
smell
wine
this
that we didn't
already.
drink.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
That might not happen in a
problem.
later show today. We might
There
be out
might
of white
be
wine. So a
some
little
wine
bit of
drinking.
white wine. And that's gonna, parsley, butter,
again with the bottom.
a little butter.
Yeah,
I'm a
good.
Midwestern boy. Chili flakes. And
But
the
that's
lid
a
goes
little-
on
that's
and,
just a little
and it's
nub.
good.
That's not gonna
You know,
hurt
these are the memories that you make with your family. These are the things that in 20 years, when that new little grandbaby grows up and goes, Papa, I want that. You remember how we made that mac and cheese?
Yeah.
These are the memories. You make your
Right.
memories with food. Nobody comes back for the holidays and goes, oh, do you remember we watched that really fun movie? No, it's
Right.
not that. Do you remember when we shopped for this? No. It's about the food and the memories and the bonds you make with the food. With cast iron, you're able to make the foods that really are all about the flavors, the creations that take that take hours to make, that simmer and you smell it and you experience
I mean,
it.
I'm lucky enough to grow up in where Sunday supper, and Liz and I carry on the tradition to this day.
Sorry, I'm
We
gonna just
love
jump
Sunday supper.
because
Where friends come over, we gather
Right.
around, we eat, and this is, oh, look at that pizza.
I know. And this is your brunch. This is your beautiful brunch pizza here. I mean,
Show 'em the
come
pan.
on.
Look at
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah. Just
Clean
at
as
the
a
pan.
whistle.
whoops.
It's hot.
Might wanna. It's been in the oven. Yep,
So
gets hot.
important to have
Yeah,
that enamel on there, so it's
just-
virtually clean.
It's clean. I mean, you could wipe it out. It's fine.
I will.
Stop eating
Now,
this mac and cheese. I'm
This,
so mad at you.
I know, I'm sorry.
So mad at
So
you.
this, I mean, look at how fast, this took 5 minutes in the oven to cook. Now, this is great for brunch. I mean, I kind of fancied it up with the egg a little bit, but you know, you wouldn't have to. I mean, the bottom is
is that?
perfectly,
Oh my God.
you know, done perfect all the way through.
You have to see the bottom of this pizza.
Gonna lift up a little.
Well,
I mean, it looks like it was in a
top,
wood-fired-
bottom,
Right.
yeah, everything looks like a wood-fired oven.
Like
Right.
a wood-fired oven pizza.
It's
Crunchy,
Look at that.
crunchy.
all the way around. And this. And then you can sprinkle this with a little bit of herb. You can
And I mean,
throw
that's a
some
secret. You
favorite
go
hot
to,
sauce.
you know, we all, like, everyone loves New York pizza. If you don't love New York pizza, I don't know what happens
Right,
to you.
right.
But
You don't
when you
have a
go to
pulse,
those great
right? You don't have a
places,
pulse if you don't
they
like
have the ovens, rip it at 500-600 degrees. They have all the stones on the bottom to make sure it's hot. It's hard to replicate at home, but with this, you can replicate it at home.
Right,
And that's really
absolutely.
what the key is.
Wow, this is your chance to get cast iron cookware. You're gonna get the entire set. You're gonna get all the pans you need. Literally, if you add a non-stick just for your eggs, but you don't cook things like pizza. You don't cook things like the steak that Chef is cooking right now. You don't do the steak with the grilled onions in your traditional little non-stick, little lightweight pans. This is cast iron for a reason. This is what your grandparents used for a reason. This is what my parents still use, my grandparents' cast iron pans for a reason. But now they're easier to clean. They're more beautiful for your kitchen, but the affordability is insane when you can get this home for, I'm just trying to do the math here. It's like, is it $15 a piece? Is it possibly, could it possibly,
yeah,
like $15 a piece or something for cast iron?
It's crazy. That's not even a week of lattes.
I can't even
Like, not even
buy-
a week of lattes.
I can't even buy your cookbook for that price, okay?
Well,
It's
and this-
$17 a piece.
And this
Crazy.
lid also just transfers beautifully over to this fry pan. So if you need anything covered as well, this is a two-for lid.
But again, the steak. Look at the look. It's like a steakhouse in here.
Oh,
the
God.
steak goes on. The onions, the mushrooms go right in the pan. We build the sauce with the red wine. Red wine's not going to stain. We don't have to worry about the red wine staining. It's all good. Life is good. I'm looking all over the place.
Life is very good right here, right now.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Are you almost ready? We have seconds left.
We have to.
Mussels, and look at they're all starting to pop
right
open.
here.
It's
Smell it.
amazing.
It
Oh my
smells
God.
like a French brasserie. Where are my frites?
Let me tell you what. You need to make a candle that smells like that.
I know.
I'll just keep making the mussels, or have him keep making the
I
mussels.
can make the mussels. I got that skill
Listen,
set.
you got the oatmeal, and you got the mac and cheese,
Right.
and you got the
exactly.
pizza.
I got the pizza.
You're good,
you
sweetheart.
Can do the, yeah, you can do the muscles.
Listen, stay in the ordering process. If you want the white, it will be, I think, the first to sell out today. But we also have the blue. We have the burgundy, very popular. And so, like I said, white getting very limited. The gray, and then we also have it. That taupe, try that taupe color. It is beautiful.
It really
$119.95, free shipping and handling, 5 flex payments. Get the ribbons. These are amazing for your table, all made of cast iron. You're gonna get a set of 2 for $24.95. I'm sorry, the white is already gone.
Oh!
I know, but we still have the other colors available. And even if you're getting the white, then you can get, you know, a contrast color. It'd be kind of fun to mix and match
Yeah,
that, okay?
absolutely.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look, I don't want to look at that. I
Steak.
want to eat that.
I know.
Red
Okay?
wine, butter
I want to look at
sauce.
that. I want to take a picture of it, and then I want to eat it, because that looks incredible. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to be doing a Facebook Live a little bit later, so I hope you guys will join us. I think
More
at
mac and
2
cheese.
o'clock. Okay. Never too much. Never too much. Oh, listen, I want to talk, if we could, about the wooden tools. You get a 3-piece set of these. Each and every one of them comes with that little lever. Who thought of this? Go ahead and fight about it. Just both of you.
Wasn't me.
Well, I just
Didn't even-
wanted
I take
something
credit
that
for
wasn't
nothing.
going to stain the cat, because I hate when you have to, or find something to put it on, or you have a silly plate out, a saucer or something, and this is great,
Yeah.
because you don't need that.
So you just set it down, see?
Right.
And it stays, so the part with the food on it stays off of your kitchen counter.
Right.
Oh, it's so smart.
Yeah.
Love it. You get all 3 pieces, and they're long too. What is that? Must be like 16 inches or something.
Yeah.
I'm just in love with these.
Well,
They're
that's great
beautiful.
because you could cook with them and serve with them. I think that's
Yeah.
the key. You know, like anything that you could take from the kitchen to the table, this whole line's that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Kitchen to the table to serve, it makes life so much easier and more beautiful.
So much easier, and your food so much more unforgettable. We also have the tongs available for you. If you want to get the tongs, everything matches back, so you can match all your colors. We have the gray, we have the blue, and we have the burgundy.
And
I
they're
gotta
cool
tell you,
gravity tongs. So when you hold them up, they close. When you hold them down, they open.
Right.
Hold them up, they close. So they store really great.
Yeah, they
You're
store great
flipping
because
me out
in
just
your,
a little bit. That is so
yeah,
cool.
because in your,
How do you do that?
and
All
your,
right, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Now close
Okay.
them.
and they stay closed.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you don't have to fight them in your drawers.
You know, so they're not
Crazy time.
laid out all in your drawers,
I'm
so they
just going
stay
to be
nice
here
and neat and
for
tight.
the next hour
I know.
doing
It
this.
is
Mac
kind of
and
fun.
cheese
It's
and
like-
playing with tongs.
Oh my God. Is there anything better?
No.
I'm pretty happy. Listen, great to have you guys in the kitchen. Please stay in the ordering process for that. And don't forget, those are magic. And we're going to pop popcorn coming up next.
So have you heard about the buzz on hsn.com? It's the one place you can find everything from current fashion trends, delicious recipes, healthy hacks, how-tos, and so much more. Dive into the must-read articles about your favorite topics and get inspired with stunning photos. So search the buzz on hsn.com now.
Is there anything better than popcorn?
No.
Okay.
Or healthier.
I know.
Yes.
I actually ate healthy popcorn last night, but you're going to be able to eat it any night you want to. And this is from Kelsey Nixon, one of the cutest little beautiful things. And she's so great. She couldn't be with us today. Kelly Diedring is filling in. And what Kelsey Nixon did is she came up with a way to be able to make popcorn in a matter of seconds and to make it healthy. So this is going to be your 8-cup, I think it's 8 cups, right?
Yep.
8-cup microwave popcorn popper, fall priced at $19. And look at this, $19.95 and free shipping. I think this is one of the lowest prices we have done on this, which is so nice. There are so many fun things you can do to popcorn now. I mean, I'm still just a traditional girl, you know, a little
You just
butter,
like the butter, a little salt, okay.
You know, and I'm good. But now people are putting chipotle on it and pepper.
This is
and
rosemary
spicy.
parmesan.
Okay, I'm
You
coming.
got to try the rosemary fresh rosemary fresh parmesan on your popcorn. Popcorn is a healthy whole grain. grain, right? Everybody knows that it's healthy for you, but here's what happens when we do it this way, or maybe like movie theater popcorn or something like that. It becomes unhealthy, right? So this is what a lot of people do. They buy the bags of popcorn because it's convenient. The way that Kelsey designed our popcorn popper, there's nothing more convenient than the way that we're gonna do it, but this is maybe something you're used to purchasing. On the inside of this, it's like a mystery. Who knows what kind of, shall I say, garbage we're eating?
Oh,
what
geez.
color is that orange? I think it's an artificial color. What's on the inside of this bag that gives it that, you know, you eat this, you get like a film in your mouth? You know, I don't know if this is, you know, PFOA free. I don't know. It's a bag of popcorn. It shouldn't be inside a bag. It's icky. It's gross. Let's get away from that and get back to the healthy popcorn, right?
I am all about this. And I love...
Isn't the rosemary Parmesan decadent?
The rosemary
You can make it
Parmesan
sweet or savory.
is incredible.
Yes.
And look at the size of this. Everything about this so simple, such a great design. You have blue, you have yellow, you have the mint color, and then you also have the red. $19.95, you're saving another $5.50 on the free shipping. You're actually saving almost as much as you are spending today.
It's a great deal. And you will save the money just instead of buying the bags of popcorn. Here's how you do it.
So just like,
go for it, dig in. This is the borosilicate glass. So this is the high quality glass, dishwasher safe. And then you take 1/3 of a cup of your favorite kernels. And my favorite kernels are always the ones that are on BOGO, because they're almost always a brand on BOGO. I grab whatever that is. You pour it in here. Look what I'm not adding. No oil. I don't have to add any oil. If you like the flavor of maybe say a coconut oil or an avocado oil or, you know, regular canola oil, go for it, but you don't need any oil the way this is designed. Then we have the silicone lid, which is so cool, and this is optional, but you should probably do it if you're Alice, because she likes the butter. Look at this. You can take a pat of butter, and because it's vented like this, the butter will drip into the popcorn and coat even the bottom layer.
Oh my
so
God.
even when you get the movie popcorn, it's only on the top, right? And then when you get to the bottom, you got to go back out and refill the, you know, what they call butter. You can do real butter. Yeah, it's not.
Because you know it's not
real butter.
No,
and then you just take it. Remember, no oil whatsoever. Just regular popcorn kernels. You take this to your microwave. Now, our microwaves here at HSN take 2 minutes. But at yours, it might be 2.5, might be 3 minutes. You might even have a popcorn button built into your microwave. Pop it on the inside there. That butter is gonna drip all the way over every last layer, and you're gonna have the most decadent whole grain, 30 calories a cup. 30, there's nothing in life that's 30 calories a cup, is there?
Celery might be more than that.
I think it might be. I think you're absolutely right.
Listen.
So, there's recipes coming included that Kelsey gives us. The Parmesan rosemary is one of them. But I want you to have fun with your popcorn. So if you're somebody that likes a potato chip, like a salt and vinegar potato chip, you can make salt and vinegar popcorn, which to me is so amazing. You can buy, I've actually bought the powdered vinegar. You pour it on like salt a little bit or a lot, however you like it, and then a little sea salt, salt and vinegar popcorn. Any popcorn. Do you like sweet or savory? And that'll
Savory.
Okay, she wants savory. So here's our popcorn. Remember, getting 8 cups fully cooked. So that's only 240 calories if you eat this whole bowl. If you eat this whole bowl, it's filled with fiber because popcorn is a natural fiber.
I love that.
You're gonna get only 240 calories. Now, Alice likes savory. So this is one of Kelsey's recipes, which is like a buffalo chicken wing popcorn. It sounds crazy, but now you don't have to fry up any chicken wings.
You're flipping me out, huh?
Yeah, I know. So you just take your favorite wing sauce and then a little bit of celery salt.
Okay, do I heat up the wing sauce?
No, you don't need to, because your popcorn's gonna come right out of the microwave warm.
Okay.
So you don't need to. It's totally up to you. A little celery salt, that's what gives the wings, you know, sort of that chicken wing type of flavor.
Right.
And then if you want to go crazy, add a little ranch or blue cheese. And to this dish, you're gonna make popcorn that, you know, instead of grabbing for the bag of chips or grabbing for the actual chicken wing that's filled with the oil.
I have to try this.
You have to try this because this is decadent. So,
sorry,
but
my
you can
fingers.
make any recipe popcorn. Take it, you know, maybe you like the ranch potato chips. It's a
That'll
little
wake you
spicy.
up.
That'll wake you up.
Oh my God, that's fabulous.
But you know, if you like the ranch potato chips, you can get like powdered ranch. You know, just the powdered packets. Those, I mean, whatever, the sky's the limit. Take
my
your
God, that is
popcorn.
amazing.
It's a healthy snack. We've gotten away from it.
You know what I would do? I would just crumble blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Just crumble
I
blue
know,
cheese
on
on
the
top.
top.
Would be incredible on that. And you know what? Football season, I think it's like kicking off
It's soon.
Yeah,
Oh, for
preseason's
crying out
already.
loud.
This
You'll love it.
Will go nuts for it. They will absolutely go crazy for that. That is delicious.
I thought I just grabbed one. Okay.
But you know what? You can pick what level heat you want to put on there.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't have to be super hot. It doesn't have to be super spicy. You can skip the celery salt. I mean, you have fun with it. We've gotten away from popcorn because we hear how bad the microwave popcorn is for us. You don't have to do the microwave popcorn. This is air popped in your microwave, right? But you're not getting the bag of junk or garbage or whatever. No oil added. If you want to add oil, it's optional, but you don't have to add oil. All right, so now let's do something really fun. And this is Kelsey's favorite, and it's become one of my favorite. This is a traditional 8 cups popcorn, 2.5 minutes in the microwave, 1/3 of a cup of kernels. Okay, this is melted. All we did was buy the white chocolate chips and melted them down in our microwave.
That's all they did.
It's so easy. So that's melted white chocolate. You don't have to temper it. You don't have to do anything crazy. Throw it in your microwave. And then this is what she calls her birthday cake popcorn. And now this is just traditional sprinkles, but you could do whatever there. And then some chocolate chips. And look at that birthday cake popcorn. Now that would be so much fun to serve at a birthday party or a little sleepover gathering of girlfriends.
Home alone
and you want birthday cake popcorn.
Feeling a little down.
However, down or up. Either way, this will lift you up, lift your spirits.
Oh my God.
So then you can actually, this is the one we just did live.
So good.
It's so good. And that's the thing about popcorn.
Do you need some space?
I need some room. Here, I knew she's gonna grab that. Thanks for obliging. But this is what I love about popcorn. It can take on any flavor. It's a natural, healthy whole grain, 30 calories for a cup of popcorn. So this is 8 cups, we're talking.
One, but
yeah, not on that one. We added a little more. Of course,
which is of course the one I'm eating.
Yeah,
I don't care.
When you add, things, you're adding calories. But I'm just talking about traditional air pop popcorn. Even when you add butter, it's only 80 calories a cup. So if you're somebody that's maybe trying to eliminate carbs, there's a lot of folks here at HSN doing the keto and all the no carb, low carb. Maybe you're eliminating sugar. Don't grab anything that's pre-packaged or pre-boxed because you have no idea what the ingredients are. This is just popcorn kernels and 2 minutes in my microwave. It takes no effort whatsoever, no oil. Skip the oil if you want to.
And it's so inexpensive.
It's so inexpensive.
For a party to do that whole birthday cake style popcorn.
Yes.
Yeah. See?
I mean, you could even take it and make little popcorn balls.
Our director, Rebecca's going to do that for her daughter's birthday. When is her birthday? 26? 10.
Oh, how fun would that be, though? That's the perfect age.
They will flip out over that. You know that.
Well, here's another fun recipe. And by the way, you're getting some recipes coming to you from Kelsey. I think there's like a half a dozen recipes.
Is the birthday cake?
Yep. The birthday cake, I believe, is one of them because that's one of her favorites. All right, this is just air pop popcorn, no added oil. We added a little butter, but ready for this? This will blow your mind. Okay, ready? Maple syrup. If you want to do like a little, maybe you're doing a host in a brunch or something. All right, that's just any maple syrup of your choosing and bacon. Maple bacon popcorn, you guys. Seriously, you could do as much or as little as you want, but maple bacon popcorn. If you don't like maple bacon popcorn, we cannot be friends. I am not hanging out at your house if you don't want to eat this. Maple bacon. Say it 10 times fast. I know.
Okay, have you had a bite of this? I think you should try this.
Eaten, after the show, I eat like almost everything in every bowl. So I claim whatever doesn't get stolen.
This is crazy. I've never had anything
maple
like
bacon.
This. I didn't even think
it can be the bacon bits
like
that you buy pre-done. You can do your own bacon and chop it up. It's kind of good. It's just kind of good.
Oh my God.
Let's go through just real quick and we'll just show you start to finish. You're getting the borosilicate glass. So this actually is the higher quality glass.
This is crazy good.
Isn't it amazing?
Oh, the bacon.
We should just sit here and watch Alice eat popcorn.
Why did you introduce me to this?
Where have you been my whole life? It looks sort of retro, especially if you buy that in the mint. Look how beautiful that's gonna look in your kitchen. It says popcorn. And then you take any of your favorite kernels, whether you have a favorite brand. I recommend getting the mushroom popcorn kernels. They make the big, beautiful popcorn if you are going to serve it at like a birthday party.
Mushroom related.
No, it's not mushroom related. It's called the mushroom kernels. Yeah, and it gives you those big, beautiful pops when it pops. But any popcorn of your choosing, and you take your 1/3 cup scoop. That's all you do, and you pop it on the inside. 1/3 cup will fill it, and then if you want to add oil, go for it. But you don't have to. I usually don't because to me, I don't need the calories, and I don't miss the flavor of it at all.
If I add oil, how much would I add?
I would just add like like a teaspoon or of coconut oil is the best. So just a tiny little teaspoon of coconut oil. But if you have regular oil, a teaspoon is enough.
And can I use margarine if I'm
anything.
using something?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use anything, and you can also do 2 or 3
with the oil.
There are no rules.
You are in trouble.
There are no rules.
If I wanted to with the oil though, you put it directly in there?
You would put it on the bottom.
Okay.
Yep, you would put it on the bottom just like you would if you were doing it like in a pan.
Okay.
And then you can add the butter to the top. That's optional. Dishwasher safe both on the glass and on the silicone. And then you take it right to your microwave. You don't have to do anything. So a lot of our microwaves have a little popcorn button. This one here at HSN is about 2 minutes, 20 seconds, something like that. And then you're good to go. And then once you get your popcorn out, literally have fun with it. The one Alice is eating is the s'mores. It's big chunks of chocolate, graham crackers, and drizzled chocolate.
God,
it's a s'mores popcorn. It's decadent. You can have that, and you could do caramel. If you want to do caramel corn at the holiday, just take your cast iron skillet, make some caramel from earlier, the Today Special.
Right.
You just melt down a little caramel and do some caramel popcorn. So you can see how excited I get about it because it's a healthy whole grain. It's filled with fiber. It's low carb, way low carb, and it's low calorie. Yeah.
My producer's trying to make me move to the next product, but I
know. I
want to
eat popcorn all day. This is lunch.
Awesome.
I could eat it all day long.
Wow. Absolutely incredible.
Yep.
Red is the best seller. We have the mint, the yellow, and the blue. Kelly, that is
You're gonna love it.
super fun. And it's $19.95.
And it's
Just do it
easy.
with free shipping and handling.
Yep.
Great idea for gifts too, right? Now, if you want to, you could sign up for the HSN credit card today. And you know what would happen as soon as you are approved for it? You would get $10 off of your next purchase. So for example, the Kelsey Nixon popcorn popper would be $9.95. How cool is that? Wow, love it. So sign up for it if you get a chance, and we're gonna continue on. We have one more product to share with you. And you know what? This is going to work back beautifully with our today's special with those cast iron, gorgeous cast iron collection, because this is your art and cook. It is a spiralizer, but this is not just a spiralizer, because we wouldn't just bring you a spiralizer. We're going to bring you the ultimate spiralizer prep set. $19.95. Everything fits right in that little container, so you store everything on board. You're going to get 4 blades. It is simple and easy to use. Spiralizing is the hottest thing when it comes to kitchens. Why? When it comes to food, because you're able to cook things like zucchini and make it into almost like a pasta. So you, look at this. So you're able to cook healthier, eat healthier, but it's more fun. I mean, play with your food now. That's the fun part of spiralizing. And the fun part is also that Carrie Miletto brings us to. Look at this. I can't even find the end of it. I mean, that's one. This is $19.95. We're doing 5 crazy flex payments today on this.
This is crazy.
Under $4 to get the spiralizer home. Everything stores on it, 4 blades. So how does this work? You just stick it on there and
go.
And twirl.
It really can't get any easier. You know, Art and Cook, we're all about being innovative and marrying style with that innovation. So we're giving you something that looks great, hence all the colors that you can choose from. But we're also giving you something that works fast and works easy. You know, we like to take products, bring them back down to the blueprint of how they started, and then figure out how we can make them better. Most spiralizers on the marketplace don't have the container. In most cases, you're spiralizing out onto a dish or out onto a counter, right?
Very true.
So we wanted to give you something that would be a workplace so that you can actually bring this right to your pan, or if you want to store it. What actually happens if I was ready to store this is I can take my side right off here, and we have this clear side that just goes right on and pops right into place. I just want to make sure my stuff, I would take my stuff, I would put this on. There we go. So I can take this, and then we also have a lid that goes right on here. So I would just take my blades off and put my lid right on.
If I were making a salad or something, I can mix it right in there?
You could put your dressing in here, you could put your seasonings in here, mix it right up in the container, and then put your lid on and put it right into the refrigerator until you're ready to use it, put it on the table, bring it to your pan, whatever you're doing. But the lid, that's where we even got even better. The lid actually turns into your cutting board as well. It has a non-slip bottom, so when when you're prepping all your vegetables as you go, this is actually a cutting board. So we're giving you so much in one. It really is incredible.
Let's go through the blades because you're going to get 4 different blades. Because the fun part of spiralizing is that you do get to create all these different designs. A lot of us like the thinner noodles, or I don't even know what you call them, vegetables. Zoodles, right? Or you might like something bigger. The ribbons are my favorite, so you're getting the ribbon blade right there. The one right next to that is going to be called the, which one is this?
So you've got your thin, you've got your ribbon, thin, this is your standard, and this is your thick. So think like this is like your fettuccine, this is like your linguine, this is like a spaghetti, and this is going to be for your fancy, anytime you want to do a flat fancy and work with it like that.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
Isn't that incredible? So, you know, when you're spiralizing, there's a few different reasons why we like to spiralize. And obviously, spiralizing is kind of taken off, right? It's really an exciting thing that everyone's wanting to get involved in. But spiralizing is for multiple reasons. My husband's gluten-free. So for me, it was an excellent way for him to be able to have a pasta-like dinner without having a pasta that he can't eat. And then gluten-free pasta is very expensive. So being able to spiralize and being able to take zucchini and squash, you can do sweet potato, you can spiralize so many different things, and make a dish that is so delicious and so much more flavorful, I think, than pasta personally. Because when you spiralize, it actually has a lot more flavor. It's taking on all the flavor of those yummy, you know, zucchini that you're using, etc. So here's this right here. And if you're looking to do low carb and you're looking to do healthier eating, this really makes it super simple and easy. So here we can actually just decorate our plate up nice and beautiful.
Yeah.
And now when you serve that, you're not, what I love about it is that you are still satiated. You're not eating this, because I think a lot of times people will look at this from the first time and say, but is that gonna fill me up? Here's the thing, you can eat more now because you're eating vegetables. And maybe for those little ones in your life, or those big ones, sometimes some hubbies and some people, you just don't like vegetables. This is a way to eat vegetables that's exciting.
It's fun.
You know, it's fun.
Your food is more fun visually, but it's also, spiralizing, to me, it changes the way it tastes.
Absolutely.
Not a huge fan of zucchini, but I love it when it's spiralized. It just kind of changes the texture of it.
Yeah.
It changes the way it takes sauces and whatever else you might want to put on it. So it makes it more fun, but it makes it more flavorful as well. And look at how you're able to spiralize right into your container now.
Look at that. So because I have a lid, do you never want to cry when you cut onions again?
Oh gosh, or for your hands to smell for days.
Exactly. I did the only way I touched it is I put it onto the spiralizer, right? Inside my container is now housed my onions. But when was the last time you were able to get your onions this perfectly cut? This is why we buy mandolins, right? So now if you want to do a caramelized onion pizza like I've done here, you see how it's absolutely perfect. The reason why we love the ones in the restaurants is because they're so beautiful. Or if you want to do a French onion soup and get it absolutely those perfect onions inside, using your spiralizer is going to get that for you. Now, I just did the ribbon blade on this one because obviously an onion already has the cuts on the inside. Okay. So this is a perfect example of using your ribbon blade.
But the ribbon blade, if you use it, for example, on your zucchini, is going to come out like this.
So cool, yeah.
All right, so it just, look at that. That's your ribbon cut on something that is thicker. But if you use it on something that's thinner, then you get this beautiful kind of just like a nice, very lovely cut. So you're able to use this for so many different things. At $19.95, how in the world could you say no to this? Absolutely. How in the world? This is a 50% saving. And by the way, we have 5 flex payments on it, and there is a book. I do recommend this book because you will get incredible inspiration from this book. And it's such different ideas for food. You take food to a whole different level. It's $21.99 for the book, but I'm just going to tell you, everything is going to store right here. You can spend upwards of $50 up on a spiralizer.
Any
when
day
you
long.
get all 4 blades, everything is going to be simple and easy. A storage container for it. It's just, this is a brilliant
Everything stores
configuration.
inside. I wanted to just show you how fast. So when you set this up, if you could just slide the book over there.
Sure.
Okay. So you just set this up. It just sets up right here. Your blades actually can hang right on the side, so they're there for easy,
so
you know,
cool.
being able to get, again, there's that clear side right there that just comes right off, and that's where your blades are going to go. But when you want to use it as a container, you're going to put that on. It has suction cups at the bottom, which all you're going to do is just every time before you're ready to spiralize, just press down. It fits on just about every single counter space that you could ever have. And then here's your pushing plate right over here, which just slides right on. And then you just slide this right in, and you slide this right in. We're ready to go.
Okay.
I wanted you to see how fast you'll be ready to go, but then how it all stores inside of itself. So you're not taking up extra space, but you're giving yourself the opportunity to have something that's going to do so much for you. You're going to cut thin, standard, thick, ribbon. You're gonna maybe make your coleslaw from scratch.
This is pretty.
I cannot eat the store-bought coleslaw. You know the one that comes in the bag?
Yeah.
When you're in a rush and that's what you buy?
Always dry.
Yes.
It's always a little brown on the edges. They've started doing the spiralized veggies that they actually sell now because people love them so much. But by the time you spend all that money, you might as well just buy this yourself. You can do it in seconds. It's easy to clean. And we have white. We have this beautiful turquoise, which is one of the prettiest I've seen. Black, and then we also have it in red and mint green as well. The red right now is selling the fastest. What a brilliant idea. You know, spiralizing has changed food forever. Restaurants have been doing it for years because they had the big machines and this and that. Now you have a quick and easy way to do it. Even with a carrot
Look at that.
that is hard as, you know, as a carrot. Look at how
Easy.
I'm not gonna get near that plate.
Go for it.
I just want to
you're fine.
pull
Pull
this
it out there.
up and just show you how fun this is going to be. It's going to cook fast. You throw that in. I like to do mine in a little bit of, boil it in a little bit of broth, you know, and then just flavor it.
And then here, you know, you can actually start to work. And so I'm going to go ahead and put right on. So I took my blade off, and I'm just going to put my container cover on. And by doing that, I've now created a closed container. So now if I want to go ahead and put my sauce inside and actually mix right in the storage container, I can do that. So I'll do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And, you know, again, this is going to help you with the prep time. It's going to shorten that because you're doing it in one container that you've already been working in. So here I have my freshest coleslaw I could ever possibly have. You play with your blades, by the way. That's where this gets really fun because, again, you have thin, thick, standard, and your ribbon. So it's going to make it possible for you to play with this and see which kind you like best. Maybe you want to do this for your potatoes. The thing about spiralizing is you will find so many fun ways to use this, and this really makes your prep time fast. It makes it that you're moving quicker in the kitchen. This is not just a spiralizer. This also has a lot of qualities of a mandolin. So the reason we get mandolins is to get that perfect cut, that perfect slice. So notice here with the zucchini, with carrots, we're also giving you that cutting board, so it's helping you finish off your salads, as you saw there. This works for any time of the year as well. So, you know, no matter what time of the year you're looking at cooking with this, different vegetables are in different seasons. So your summer squash is going to be at the summertime, but maybe when it comes down to holiday season, we want to start working with our potatoes, our root vegetables, different things like that. This makes it super easy and super simple to do fries, to do sweet potato, to do butternut squash, all those various things that we want to make during the holiday time and throughout the year. There is no better way to do a curly potato fry. You can't do it unless you have a spiralizer.
And throw this in your air fryer. You're going to have something that looks as good as it tastes. You're going to have such fun with it. And for $19.95, get this home and play. You are going to play with your food, and nobody's going to yell at you when you play with your food.
I don't want to forget to show you apples with this as well. So with your ribbon blade, you're just going to pop on your apple. Just like that. We're gonna come in, close it nice and tight. Feel free to put your hands wherever you need to on this because the blade's down here. You can feel here, you have a guide handle over here. But what's gonna happen during the fall season, if you wanna make apple chips, if you wanna make apple bundles, which is what we have here on the table for your baking needs, this gets really fun and it just goes through an apple.
Beautiful.
You don't have to core it or anything. Notice, I didn't core it, I didn't take anything off. And these are these perfect cuts that once again, that's why we buy things like mandolins, etc., stuff like that to get that perfect cut.
How are you going to get an apple
that thin?
That's that thin. And you know, again, they do taste different. Things taste different when they're spiralized. They look different, they cook different, they're fun. You will have a blast playing with your food. It is $19.95. Basically, this is, what is $20? This is a half price sale that we're doing today. Half price sale. And the 5 flex payments, I don't know how long that's gonna last for, but I gotta tell you, you need to try this. I think this is our launch. And by the way, this is unavailable anywhere else, only right here. Are you getting it? Made it just for you. So you should definitely get it home and try it. And yum.
Right?
It's just different.
And if I just wanted to put this right in the fridge, again, I just put this part right on, take this whole container right to the refrigerator till I'm ready to use it. Everything all in one. I love it.
I love you. Love having you here. Listen, stay in the ordering process for this, but you're going to love our today's special. It is coming up next in Lunch Rush with the one and only Robin Wall.
It's Project Central around here. With just a little imagination, some of this, a bit of that. The possibilities are endless. Whether you're just getting started, or if you have a full room devoted to crafting, we have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say yes to crafting at HSN.
I grew up always dreaming and wanting to create things. I see something and I see that we can make it better. One day, the light bulb just went off. Nobody has this. They're waiting for me to invent it.
Next thing you know, you're on HSN and the whole world's hearing about it.
It just sold out.
Very excited for you.
HSN celebrates the dreamers, inventors, and entrepreneurs who follow their hearts, helping American dreams come true.
Being here today proves anything is possible.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm your host, Robin Wall. And are you as